All right, this is solved by quadratic formula. This one's a fairly complicated one. So first of all, we need to know what A, B, and C are to plug them in. So A is -10, B is -6, and C is +6. So our formula goes minus -6 plus or minus the square root of -6 squared minus 4 times A times C all over 2 times A. We're going to simplify the three parts. Minus a negative is a positive. Remember, this is a special part. This is called the discriminant, part under the square root. It tells us how many solutions there are once we have it simplified. 36 plus 240 is 276, which means that there is going to be two solutions because that's a positive solution. Is 276 a perfect square? No, it is not. So we've got to simplify this radical. So we've got to do a prime factorization of 276. So 2 and 1, 38. 138, yep. 2 and 69. 3 and 21. No, 23. Sorry. There we go. 3 and 23. So we have, I'm running out of room, so I'm just going to write over here. 2 times 2 times 3 times 23. We have one pair. We're going to take that out. We'll get 2 square roots of 3 times 23, which is 2 square roots of 69. All right, so we simplified our radical. Now we're going to see if we can find a common factor of all three of these terms, and we can. We can divide them all by 2. And the form that it has is it pulled it out in front. It just took this negative and pulled it out in front. If this was a perfect square, which it's not, but if it was a perfect square, we could finish this out. We would split into 2 equations and solve it. Or if we want to do it as a decimal, which we're not, we could split into 2 equations and solve it. -3 plus the square root of 69 over 10, and -3 minus the square root of 69 over